Hello, I'm here on Paradise Street in Liverpool city centre on this very busy, windy Sunday afternoon. The cultural change is such now, one cannot miss it. In fact, I just bumped into a friend of mine's, his daughter, who was with their young children, 8 or 9 I'd say, and even they were noticing the cultural change. Not in the sense saying cultural change, but they were noticing the change. They were noticing there were different people about. There was new arrivals everywhere, and you've got young children, 8 or 9, noticing it. Then it's bad, right? It's probably worse than what I even imagined, right? Now, my MP in Maine, he must have noticed it. Liam Thorpe, Liverpool Echo, you've most certainly noticed it. Yet, all silent because the change, the transformation our glorious city is going through. And if it continues like this, within 10 years, the change will be such, there'll be no changing it back, right? There will be no changing it back. Our glorious city and everything that we hold dear and cherish will be gone, changed, irreversibly, forever, right? You, Ian Byrne, why would you want more refugees when you are campaigning regarding families, children not being able to feed themselves? Well, then why would you want more refugees that need feeding, clothing, housing, schooling, and many other things? It just doesn't make sense. None of it does, right? So one can see now, while walking in and around the city centre, our glorious city is undergoing profound cultural change to such a point young children are even now noticing it. So it's time we close the door. Those new arrivals that have made Liverpool their home, good on you and wish you the best of luck. But it's now time to close the door and save our glorious city, because if we don't, we will lose our city. We'll lose our Scouse character, identity, culture, ways, beliefs, values, standards. We will lose the lot. Trust me, right? It will go, it will be changed into something completely different. We can't allow this to happen. So the next general election, one of these MPs that supports refugees, welcome, wants more new arrivals, which is probably all of them, needs vote now. So we need a candidate, an MP elected, that is against further cultural change of our glorious city. We need one fox amongst the chickens to get the ball rolling, right? Otherwise we will lose our city. There is no ifs or buts about it. We will lose our glorious city and everything we cherish and love about it. We can't allow this to happen, right? We must oppose it, and that's how we do it. We vote these people out. That's the only way you can do it, right? Remove them from office and replace them with someone you know we can rely on, someone that is going to stand up for this city, stand up for its people, stand up for its culture, heritage, identity, ways, values, standards, and not be scared and afraid. You see, the likes of Ian Byrne's on 90 grand plus a year now, plus expenses and other perks. He doesn't want to give it up now, does he? Of course he doesn't. So he's not bothered about selling Liverpool down the drain, right? He couldn't care, right? That's what happens. He'll be sitting in Byrne soon, like to George Howard, you know, right? That's what happens. They taste the money, and all their loyalty and devotion to Liverpool goes out the window. And don't be fooled by his bogus food banks nonsense, right? That's all about him. All the same, if indeed what he says is true and people, children and families are going without food, then why would you want more refugees in our city? More mouths to feed, more people to clothe, house, school and so on. It doesn't make sense. But if children are now noticing the cultural change, then it's even badder than what I even imagined. Okay, thank you.
What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
I'm quite simple. Refugees welcome.